It was a Tuesday morning like any other at Southwood Middle School in Palmetto Bay, Florida. Students were arriving for classes, chatting in the hallways, and preparing for the day ahead. But in a matter of minutes, the peace of this suburban school would be shattered by an event that would change the community forever. Jaime Gough was a 14-year-old honor student known for his kindness and his talent for the violin. He was the kind of kid who stayed out of trouble and focused on his future. But that morning on February 3, 2004, Jaime became the victim of a calculated and senseless tragedy. Shortly before the first bell, Jaime went into the second-floor bathroom. He wasn't alone. Following him was someone he considered a friend, 14-year-old Michael Hernandez. Without warning or a clear motive at the time, Hernandez attacked Jaime. The incident was swift. Shortly after, Hernandez cleaned himself up and headed to class as if nothing had happened. A teacher eventually discovered Jaime, but despite the quick arrival of emergency services, it was too late. The school was immediately placed on lockdown, and a sense of dread filled the halls as news began to spread among students and staff, none of whom could comprehend what had just happened. Investigators didn't have to look far. Within hours, they noticed something suspicious about Michael Hernandez. During a search of his backpack, police found a hidden folder containing a hit list of several students. Jaime's name was on it. As the investigation unfolded, a chilling picture of Hernandez began to emerge. He wasn't a student who had just snapped. He had been planning this for some time. He told investigators he wanted to understand what it felt like to take a life, a confession that removed any doubt about his intent. Perhaps the most haunting detail was the trial run. Hernandez had originally planned to attack another student the day before, but that student had escaped the situation, completely unaware of how close they had come to danger. The legal proceedings lasted years. The defense argued that Hernandez was suffering from severe mental illness, specifically delusions that made him believe he was chosen to cleanse the world. However, the prosecution presented overwhelming evidence of meticulous planning and a distinct lack of remorse. His detailed journal, the hit list, and his own calm demeanor after the crime painted a picture not of a troubled mind, but of a calculated predator. In 2008, Hernandez was found guilty of first-degree murder. Because he was a juvenile at the time of the crime, his sentencing underwent several appeals and changes in Florida law regarding life sentences for minors. Ultimately, Hernandez remained incarcerated until his death in prison in 2021. While the headlines focused on the perpetrator, the Palmetto Bay community focused on Jaime Gough is remembered not for how he died, but for how he lived as a bright, gentle soul who brought music and joy to those around him. His parents, Jorge and Maria Gough, became advocates for school safety and even spoke of forgiveness, though they have spent 2 decades carrying the immense weight of their loss. Jaime's story serves as a somber reminder of the importance of school security and, more importantly, the need to look out for one another. His life, though tragically cut short, continues to inspire kindness and remembrance. Thank you for watching.